Coffee, hip hop, and mental health is normalizing therapy and making it accessible in a very unique way.
Founder Christopher Lamarck is here to tell us all about it, plus an upcoming event this weekend. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us the concept behind coffee, hip hop, and mental health.
Sure. I was having a difficult time in October 2018. I was essentially sort of dealing with unresolved childhood trauma. The first 30 years of my life were very traumatic, and I had never dealt with it. One day I left this job that I hated, and I walked through the pathway at Millennium Park train station, sat inside of a Starbucks, and I started drinking a cup of coffee and a slice of lemon loaf pound cake, and I started crying.
Oh.
And it was because I was carrying all this stuff that I had never dealt with. All of my mistakes, right? Not having a mom, not having a dad, growing up in group homes and shelters, and just all this stuff that happened at 6453, which is the house I grew up in. But in that moment, it was a mental and emotional breakdown. But a breakthrough, because in that moment, I said, you know what? It's time to go get some therapy, because I had dealt with suicidal thoughts. And in therapy, my therapist said to me out of some tough sessions, he said, Christopher, it wasn't your fault that you were abused as a child. And I went home one day and I wrote down 3 words that changed my life: coffee, hip hop, and mental health.
Wow.
Yes.
Powerful.
And I love that you're bringing attention to it, because so many people would shy away from therapy thinking,
Absolutely.
there's nothing wrong, that's not me, there's nothing wrong with me. But it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, it just means you need to talk it out with somebody who has the skills to help you.
Absolutely. One of the greatest things that we have as human beings is the biggest and most important boundary, which is asking for help. It doesn't make you prideful, it doesn't make you weak. We need help. And we wanted to remove the financial barriers. The Black and brown community, we're taught to just survive,
Yes.
right?
Deal with it.
Right, just deal with it, or go to church, or pray about it, but don't tell family secrets, right? And so you're walking around every day. It's some 30, 40, 50-year-old men and women who are holding stuff that they never receive help from. And that's why we wanted to remove the financial barrier by selling merchandise and coffee, right? Which is the importance of the coffee shop, and to do these events.
So what would you say has happened as a result of you opening this conversation? Have you seen a lot of breakthroughs?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So, you know what? I would never forget this. Last year, we were at Sip and Savor Coffee Shop celebrating our 1-year anniversary. And this Black brother reached out to me and he said, I want to talk to you. I need therapy. He showed up at the shop crying, in tears, couldn't stop it. And he said, can you help me help the people that I keep hurting? I don't want to hurt the people close to me. And specifically, he was talking about his relationship. But that took a lot of courage to show up, to be that vulnerable, and to be in tears, but to show up and to ask for help. And so I received so many messages from people in our community. But beautiful Black men being vulnerable enough, that is a win. So we're doing the job by making space for people to be that comfortable.
Speaking of helping others, how can we all help you? You've got an event this weekend.
Yes, so everyone can show up to Talia Hall. You can go to TaliaHallChicago.com. You can purchase these tickets. If you follow us on Instagram at Coffee, Hip Hop, and Mental Health, go on the link in our bio, purchase tickets, come out, be a part of the healing circle, because 100% of those proceeds are going to Normalize Therapy University as a way to continue to pay for people. We have over 90 people on a wait list. 41 people already went through the program, but the goal is to get to 250 people by the end of the year. That's $750 per individual. That's $187,000, right?
Yeah.
So we have to sell more coffee. So come to the coffee shop if you can't come to Talia Hall, and buy merchandise online. But most importantly, keep telling people about the good work that we're doing here at Coffee, Hip Hop, and Mental Health.
And let's round it out. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm tired, but I feel good because I ask for help too. So I go to therapy every week and I have my friends, but I have peace, and that's most importantly. Thank you for asking that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I'm glad to hear it. People need to hear success stories, because that will encourage them. When they hear that there's a way out, they'll go seek it.
Absolutely. Ask for help, people.
All right.
Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it, and good luck to you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.